Hey friends, this is Nancy and welcome back to my channel. Today I have something new for you from Colorado Craft Company, who released their first set of digital stamps this past weekend. Now I know some of you have avoided digital stamps because you think that using them is too complicated or you're not tech savvy enough to do it. So I'm going to show you how I set up and print digital stamps right from my word processing software, which in this case is Microsoft Word. I'll walk you through the concept, and hopefully you'll see the digital stamps aren't so scary after all. I want to pause for a moment to talk about printers, because obviously you'll need one to print your image. In general, you need a printer that's compatible to your coloring medium, one that can handle heavier cardstock and has a manual sheet feed. So if your medium is watercolor, you'll need a printer that can handle watercolor paper, has a manual feed, and has ink that is waterproof. Color pencils are a little less particular, but the real divas are alcohol markers. For alcohol markers, here are a few things to consider. First, LaserJet printers are alcohol marker compatible, since the toner is heat set on the paper. Second, some inkjet printers appear to be compatible for alcohol markers, but many, and probably most, are not. Third, the only way to know if your printer is compatible is to test it by printing an image and running a marker over it. If the ink smears, then it's not compatible. And here's the most important point. You cannot transform an unsafe ink by heat setting it, spraying it with fixers, or printing in draft mode. The ink is either Copic safe or it's not, and that is the bottom line. So let's do a quick review on purchasing and downloading your stamps. Go to the Colorado Craft website and select the link at the top for Shop. Under the menu options, select the link for digital stamp sets, and you can scroll down to see all of the digital stamps that are currently available. I'm going to select the Get Well Soon Hydrangea from the Big and Bold stamp line to purchase and download. Be sure you take a look at the description to see the conditions of use for each digital stamp. I'll add the image to my cart and complete the purchase just like any other stamp purchase. The difference here is that after the purchase is complete, you'll see a message and a link to download your file. You'll also get an email with the same link so that you can download your purchase later if you want. You can either use the link provided after your purchase or the link in your email to download your images. You'll receive a zip file that contains all the images for a given stamp set. Save the file and then open the folder in Windows Explorer. Highlight the zip file and click on the Extract button at the top of the page. Select the folder where you want to save your extracted files and click on the Extract button. Your files are now ready to use. I use Microsoft Word because it's easy to use and it's familiar software that I already have on my computer. I start by opening a new document and change the page size to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches so that it matches the size of an A2 card. To do this, I go to the Layout menu, select Size, and then More Paper Sizes. You'll see a new input box where you can insert the desired dimensions and click OK to apply the settings. Next, I go to Margins and set all the margins to 1/4 inch, which is the minimum margin allowed by my printer, although your printer may vary. From the Layout menu, I select Margins, and you can see that I already have a custom setting for 1/4 inch. But you can set yours by scrolling down to Custom Margins and setting all of the margins to 1/4 inch. Now I'm ready to add the image. From the Insert menu, select Pictures, and then the option for From This Device, and select the image to insert. You can resize the image by selecting the image and dragging the corners until it's the size that you want. But right now, I can't move the image around to place it where I want it. So I'll select the image again and click on the Layout option icon. I'll set the text wrapping to square and select the option for Fix Position on Page. This will allow me to not just move the image around, but move it past the edges of the page. To crop the image, I select the image and then click on the Crop button. I crop out portions of the image as desired by moving the side guides and then clicking on the Crop button again. To rotate the image, use the anchor at the top to rotate the image as desired. You can see here that with a few simple adjustments, I can quickly position the image on the screen. Once you've arranged the image as desired, insert a piece of cardstock pre-cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches into the manual feed of your printer and then print as desired. I hope this tutorial dispels some of the mystery about using digital stamps. Leave me a comment below if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.